Alright, so I'm here for a much different type of video for you guys today. I'll be documenting Hurricane Irma. Now, I've already had some weird things happen to me, such as we went to Kroger's and they had armed officers in front of Kroger's stopping us from grocery shopping at like 6 o'clock on Friday. The storm isn't supposed to hit till Monday night going into Tuesday. Also, we went to Walmart, armed guards out there stopping us from going to Walmart. Finally, we found a Kroger's that was open, and they came over the intercom saying the police force was on the way to shut Kroger's down. So that's just a few things that we're going through here. And the storm hasn't hit. It's not due to hit for another, like 4 days. Alright, so it's now Sunday. This, like, as you can see, the sky is basically really cloudy and pretty dark, and it's just drizzly right now. Basically, I don't know, the weather channels are throwing us through a loophole. They lifted the evacuation and said only parts of my town need to evacuate. So a lot of people started pouring back into town. When people poured back into town, they started saying, well, it would be best if everyone evacuates due to the fact that there's going to be, like, you know, the high possibility, 50% chance of tornadoes. Basically, like, one of the news channels is saying, oh, it's nothing to worry about, it's just going to be winds up to, like, you know, 15 miles per hour and things like that. And then the next news channel is saying there'll be winds up to 95 miles per hour. Then the next channel is saying something different. They're just throwing so many mixed messages at us. I don't know if you could tell, but the house across the street is boarded up. The house across the street is boarded up and stuff. I don't know, it's just like there's just so many mixed messages coming at us. Like I already stated, I'm staying regardless, but at this point, who knows what's gonna happen. Alright, it's now about 9:15, 9:30ish on Sunday night here in Savannah, Georgia. The wind is picking up. It's been drizzling all day, no really hard rain. It's been drizzling all day though. Nothing really major going on. The city put out a 10 o'clock curfew, so anyone found on the streets after 10 o'clock will be arrested. Now, for the most part, like, everything has just been kind of calm. The storm kept shifting west and kept shifting west, so that's like really good for us for sure, just for the simple fact that it's kind of like it's not missing us. This hurricane is so big that it would like engulf the whole state of Georgia, but the worst part of the storm has shifted west, which is good for where I live on the East Coast in Savannah, Georgia. Now they said we'll still get some very strong winds, bad rain, but it's not as bad as what it could have been. But there's other things that I am afraid of. Now, listen, if you believe everything the news says, and you believe everything the government says, go ahead and click off this video right now. This is not the video for you, okay? I repeat, if you're one of those people who believes everything the government tells you and everything the news tells you, go ahead, click off this video right now. This is just not the place for you. Now, for those of you who knows there's other things going on in the world that the government doesn't necessarily want you to know, I'm here to tell you that the main thing I am scared of right now is the government. They shut down all traffic to where no one can leave out of the city anymore. So basically we're all here. There's no one could go out of the city, no one could come into the city. But yet there is tons and tons of different police forces and military coming into the city. Now, I know a lot of people say, oh, that's for hurricane relief and things like that. But they told us that we can't call 911. We can't call anyone for help. There's no one here to help us. Yet there is more police than I've ever seen out here. There's a citywide curfew, and like I was telling y'all earlier, they had armed guards shutting down Kroger's and different grocery stores. Now this is what I would say is them practicing martial law. If you don't know what martial law is, look it up. Now, I am big into conspiracy theories and a lot of things, which y'all don't know because this channel is not about that. Now, a lot of people might think it's bullshit. I'm telling you, if you live here right now, it looks like basically a militarized zone. The storm isn't even that bad here, but there's a curfew, there's police everywhere, like military everywhere, and that is just scaring me. Honestly, it's honestly scaring me. But I'm about to go inside and I'm gonna check back in a second. Get more on that situation. Like I said, I know a lot of people think things like this is bogus and this is bullshit until you actually live out a situation like this. To have armed military stopping you from going into a grocery store, I guarantee you it will feel crazy. And it's not like you're going to the grocery store to loot or anything like that. It is like 3 or 4 days before the storm even hits us, and there's people out here who need to stock up on food and water, and we have people with M16s stopping us from going inside of a grocery store. That is just like, it's a crazy feeling. Like I said, it feels like we're in a militarized zone, like we're occupied by outside force. And I can honestly say that's scarier than any hurricane to me, and that's the scariest thing that's actually going on right now. But the storm is actually due to hit sometime tonight. Like I said, the news has been telling us so many different things. Now, I know weather is so-called unpredictable, even though they have machines like the HARP machine and different things that y'all need to look up. Now, they say the weather is so unpredictable. Okay, that's fine. But they're telling us, oh, the storm is going to hit Monday around 2 a.m., which will actually be Tuesday. Then they're telling us the storm will hit Monday morning. And then now, all of a sudden today, they're telling us the storm is going to hit us Sunday night. And then you could literally flip from one channel that's telling you that the storm will be a category 2. Flip it one channel up and it's saying the storm will be a tropical depression and that it will hit a whole different day than what they confirmed. It's just a lot of shit going on out here that's, I guess, kind of creepy, but I'm just keeping y'all up to date about that.
The dragon raid off! Honey, bye!
Okay, so if you're new to this channel and you've just been watching it due to the hurricane footage, you won't understand what's about to happen right here. But basically, to everyone who's subscribed to my channel and watches me for my toy hunts, you guys know I bought this on Force Friday, and I haven't even gotten around to unboxing it yet. But the storm, you know, we're in the middle of the storm, and I figured it was a good time to unbox it. So I'm about to open this bad boy up, give y'all a little look at it for those who haven't seen it. Yes, I am using my car keys. All right. Oh, Lord. And as I've already told some of you, this thing is a little bit bigger than I expected. So, first off, I'm gonna take the loop out of its packaging. I absolutely love this figure. Piglet. Say hey to YouTube, Piglet. Say hey to YouTube. That's my pit bull, Piglet. For those of you who don't know, yes, I have a pit bull and her name is Piglet. My nickname is Pooh, so it just felt right. But yeah, I love this figure. He comes with this poncho. Now when you lift it up, it's basically the normal farm boy Luke under here. I love how it looks like he has his lightsaber basically right here. That's really dope. But have no fear, he also comes with a lightsaber. For those of you that want to pose him with a lightsaber, he stands up pretty easily, but right now I'm obviously having a problem, which always happens whenever I make a video. But yeah, dope figure. He comes with some accessories. As you see here, he comes with a lightsaber, which with this figure I won't really be using a lightsaber. I'll be using him, you know, taking shots of him. This is really before he was a Jedi in my eyes, so the lightsaber is almost unneeded at this point. This is an accessory I really like. Comes with this big ass, long ass rifle. Now I really would like to pose him with this rifle. I just think it'd be really cool. Maybe he's hunting down sand people. You never know. Now he comes with his little bucket hat, which you guys know I like bucket hats. I would probably wear this if I lived where he lived. And of course he comes with the goggles. I don't think I'm gonna take the goggles out right now. I just don't feel like it. But yes, he comes with those. So have no fear. Now to get this thing out of here, as you can see, it's got some strings holding it. So basically gonna get this out of the box and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so basically the land speeder comes in a few different pieces here. Really not hard to attach at all. You have the land speeder basically here. You have the little turbine that you just connect on the back really easily. And you have the windshield. Folks, windshields are a must, especially in sandy areas. Let's see. Like I said, for the most part, very easy to attach. Everything's pretty easy to do, but of course, when you do it on video, it doesn't work the right way because it's just life. Life is never as easy as you want it to be when it comes down to it. Alright, so now, just like that, the windshield is attached. I was stupid in doing it the wrong way, as I do most things. And here in the back, and you just push it right in there. And now we have a complete land speeder. Look at her. Like, I would definitely pull up in the parking lot and do donuts outside of Krispy Kreme in this shit. You also get this little base right here. So basically, it has a slot on the bottom. But you easily, like I said, everything's easy until you have to do it on camera. You easily press it right in there, and then you can display it, you know, hovering off the ground. Because these land speeders, it's not like they fly 30,000 feet in the sky. They just hover right above the ground. Which maybe cars will look like this in the future. But then again, everyone always thinks they're going to have flying cars in the future, and just doesn't usually work out. But there she goes. Now the details on this are just epic. Like, I wasn't expecting this much detail. There's like a dent in the front. You know, it looks like it's been damaged. Now I hope that all of y'all's was dented and it's not just mine. Did I get a pre-damaged land speeder? Who knows? But you see the weathering on the paint job. You see this. I'm gonna just call it a turbine engine or whatever, is opened and messed up, exposing the wires and stuff like that. Now you get enough space in here for 2 figures. You can maybe put you one standing in the back, but it's only 2-seater. It's a 2-seater. Yes, the hood opens. Let me try to open it up. And there you go. It's about a V8 engine in there. I'm not sure how much horsepower this baby has, but I'm assuming it's more than your car, especially if it's flying off the ground. But yeah, like I said, the paint job on it is just epic. I love the weathering detail they did with it. It just adds such a good look to the vehicle, the toy in general. Let's see if I can get Luke in there, and his poncho, and his bucket hat. And there's Luke inside of the land speeder, gliding elegantly through the sand dunes with his poncho flying in the wind. Now this retailed for $60. Now, if it just came with a land speeder for $60, maybe I could make the argument that it was too expensive. But the fact that it comes with the figure has accessories, You know, it's not just a basic Black Series figure. It actually comes with a few accessories and stuff. So I can't argue about the price point. I think it's well worth the $60. Now, if you're playing the long game and you're trying to wait for this to go on clearance, I mean, I understand that too, because I was thinking about doing that as well. But when I saw it in person, I just couldn't leave it behind. I did leave the Ray's Speeder behind just because, don't get me wrong, Ray's Speeder looked amazing. And I'm a big fan of The Force Awakens, but I don't like The Force Awakens more than A New Hope. This vehicle, like, just holds a lot of nostalgic value for me because, you know, growing up watching Star Wars, The Force Awakens only came out about 2 years ago, so it doesn't hold as much value to me. But I would definitely get it eventually, regardless if I have to pay full price or I get it on clearance. But this right here, definitely worth the price. An amazing toy, amazing vehicle. And if you're a Black Series collector, I even suggest for you not to wait. I suggest you go pick this up right now. It is totally worth the money. Get you your little Obi-Wan. Have him riding right here with your Luke Skywalker. Recreate some of your favorite scenes from A New Hope. So yeah, all in all, I just want to crank out this quick review. I know it's right smack dab here in the middle of a hurricane video, but I have nothing else to do right now, so I figured it was a good time to open this. And I just wanted this video to have some type of toy related content for you guys. So thanks to everyone who's watching, and like I said, everyone who watches me who lives in Florida. I'm praying for y'all. I know it's real bad for y'all out there right now. We're bracing for impact currently. We don't know how bad it's going to be yet, but it should be here soon. So signing out, and I'll see y'all in the next clip. Alright, it is now 12:40. The wind has definitely picked up a bit. It still hasn't gotten too bad here yet. We're just waiting on the storm to impact. We're getting hit by like the outer bands right now, but the actual, you know, main part of the storm has yet to hit us yet. It's just getting pretty windy out here. And it's drizzling, but not much rain, surprisingly. And yeah, it is definitely really cold out here, which is very odd for Savannah, Georgia at the beginning of September for it to be like, what would you say, like 40 degrees? It's like 40 degrees out here. It is now 3:03 a.m. The rain has picked up a little bit, but by no means can I say like it's hard rain. It's just a consistent, you know, amount of rain. The wind is still picked up and it's just coming in streaks basically. The storm is actually still, or the main part of the storm is basically still, you know, hours away from hitting us. Like I said, we've been under a constant state of confusion here in Savannah due to different news sources telling us different information. Right now the rain's basically blowing sideways with the wind. The trees are blowing to and fro, but not too bad. I was here last year for Hurricane Matthew, which got way worse than what this is right now. But like I said, we're hearing different things. One minute they're saying it's a tropical storm, next minute it's a tropical depression. Then you flip the channel up 30 seconds later and they're saying it's gonna be a category 2. So like, we're really here with not knowing what to expect at all. But like I said, it's 3:03 a.m. We're under tornado watch. I don't plan on getting any sleep tonight. I just want to stay up and make sure that me and my family remain safe. And I definitely can't do that if I'm asleep. So I'll probably be up all night. Probably be up until the storm passes. But we'll have to see, because I am honestly getting tired. But yeah, that's just the state of what's going on right now. I'm going to keep you guys updated for sure. Yeah, the wind's definitely picking up right now. I don't know if y'all can hear it on the camera. Like I said, my camera sucks, but it's definitely picking up. What's crazy is I've not yet, there's no thunder, no lightning or anything at all.
Yeah, they are with us on the night, huh? Yeah.
Alright, so basically after the storm started hitting last night, I told y'all I wasn't going to sleep, but about 2 hours after I checked in with y'all, I think it was around 4 o'clock in the morning, I finally fell asleep. The storm got pretty bad last night. There's parts of my town that are under 3 and 4 feet of water. There's trees down everywhere. There goes a down power line right over there. I know y'all can't see it. But yeah, it's a lot of places, basically the whole town's without power, except for the people who live on the outskirts of my town. Like I told y'all, the apartment where I live, like I could look basically across the street and it's marshes. We left from there. Mind you, we live on the 2nd floor, so really wasn't worried about flooding, but the storm was supposed to be worse in parts over there in that side of town. So my girlfriend's parents actually left and evacuated, and they're worried about looters and stuff because that's what's been going on really bad around here. A lot of people have been breaking into houses and stuff. So we basically came over here to watch their house, plus it's in a safer part of town. And so everything we've been getting hit with so far, like the wind was really bad last night. We're already, like I said, there's lots of parts of town. Sorry, I know it's really windy. There's a lot of town already under 3 or 4 feet of water. Right now, it seems kind of calm. We've just been getting hit with like the bands of the hurricane. The main part of the hurricane is in Jacksonville, Florida right now, which is about an hour or 2 out from Savannah. So we're expecting, damn, it's fucking cold ass rain. We're expecting to get hit by the main parts of the storm in about an hour or 2. So the worst hasn't even come yet. And like I said, this parts of the city already under 3 or 4 feet of water. But it could have been worse. So far I haven't heard of any casualties or anything here in my town of Savannah. I know there was at least 3 or 4 people who passed away in Florida. My condolences to the family and everything. But yeah. As of right now, it's just not too bad yet. So like I said, last night got kind of scary. The wind was ripping really hard, raining pretty bad, but right now it seems kind of calm. We've just been getting hit with the outer bands, and we're embracing for the worst part of the storm. Our power's been out since about 5 o'clock last night. Been trying to conserve camera battery, so that's why I didn't record anything last night, but we're gonna see what happens, y'all. There's a tree down that just missed an apartment in my apartment complex. Damn, that was a close call right there. A really close call. We're basically right now before the main parts of the storm hit, and there's like a little bit of calm weather for a second. Going to check and make sure our apartment didn't have a tree fall on it, basically. Oh God. That's a tree. Oh my God, fuck. Yeah, there's a tree right there. Fell on people's trucks. That's exactly why I didn't want my truck over here. Shit.
Oh, another tree right on the power lines.
Oh man.
Are we blocked out?
Please tell me our apartment is okay.
I think so, baby, don't worry.
Here goes. Oh shit.
Oh my
We
God.
can't even make it to our apartment, y'all.
You should park and we'll walk around.
It's not safe to be fucking walking around right now.
I want to check on our house.
Yeah, and we'll have a tree fall on us.
What about all your pops?
I understand that, but my life is more important. Look at this, y'all. I can't even get to my apartment. Damn. That's another thing. The power line fell. Apparently, like, there's another tree down over here. Thankfully, it's not as big of a tree as was down in my apartment complex. But yeah, I'm actually I'm actually totally blocked from even getting to my apartment, but I did walk around and check, and luckily nothing has fallen on my apartment yet. There's a bunch of big tree limbs in the parking lot right by my apartment, but no tree fell or anything, so I'm lucky with that. But like I said, the main part of the storm ain't even hit yet, so who knows what might happen. Apparently over here, I guess it's a fallen power line. I'm now trying to get to my grandparents' house to make sure their house is okay. My grandma evacuated, but my granddad was basically stubborn and refused to leave. He's like 84, 85 years old, so you know how that goes, guys. Luckily, they cut all the big trees out of their yard recently, within the last couple of years. Yeah, he's okay over here. This street right up here is apparently blocked off, I guess, due to power line. So now I gotta find another way out the neighborhood. So now it's about an hour since that last clip. I mean, they were telling us that basically the worst part of the storm is still to come, but they're saying the storm is shifting west. I don't know if you see those clouds over there. The storm is basically blowing west, they say, and I don't know, it is fucking all of a sudden hot and the sun is shining. So right now I don't know exactly what to expect. I don't know if you could tell, there's still definitely clouds out east. But like right now, I'm not exactly 100% sure what to expect. But for now, it's a bright, sunshiny day. But like I said, we're out here, we don't know what the hell is going on. It definitely could have been worse than what it was. At least here in Savannah, it could have been worse. I know it was really bad out in Florida. And like I said, like, my heart goes out to you guys. If there's anything I can do to help, if you're watching this, let me know. But yeah, as of right now, it seems like most of the clouds are shifting out west. They told us the worst part of the storm wasn't here yet. They said the worst part of the storm would be hitting around between like 2 and 3 o'clock, which right now it's like 2:30. And it is just bright and sunny as hell out here, so our power's out. I checked on my phone, they're still saying the worst part of the storm is still to come, but it's bright and sunny out here, so I don't know what to believe anymore. Honestly, these news channels and news sources are telling us all types of different shit. But like for right now, the temperature has increased by at least 30, 35 degrees. It's sunny as hell. And I'm hoping it's over with. I'm hoping it is over with. But we're gonna have to find out. I'll let you guys know soon. Maybe I spoke too soon, because just like that, I go inside for about 15 minutes. Now we're surrounded by storm clouds and the wind is picking back up. I don't know if you could tell from the camera and the noise, but yeah, the wind is picking back up and now we're surrounded by storm clouds. So I guess maybe we just had a minute of sunny weather. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Has been issued for Beaufort County and Colleton County, effective until 3:15 p.m.
Now I know y'all can't see on the camera, but I know you can kind of see the water over there. Like there is houses over there. There's houses over there on the marsh. That's the marsh that I'm talking about. That's basically right across the street from my house. And these houses are like completely underwater right now. Completely underwater. That big house actually survived, but their dock is gone. Holy shit. The water's almost coming all the way up to the overpass on the highway. I've never seen it that deep. The tree right there fell on the church. appears to be a couple billboards fell over. I'll show y'all in a second. Yeah, that whole shit over there is underwater, as you can see. Pretty deep.
Look at that truck riding around.
The park benches are completely covered already. As you can see, that's the tree that fell on the church over there. And over here is like fallen billboards and stuff. Now, some of what you just saw used to actually be people's homes, and they're completely gone now, basically, completely gone. The water is almost all the way up to the bridge, and for what it looks like, I know you can't tell good on the camera, it looks like we're about to start getting another storm. Like, well, I guess it's the same storm, but it looks like it's gonna start storming again. As I showed y'all just earlier, like, it got sunny for a little while. Now it's completely dark. The wind has picked up like dramatically, and guess we're about to go back home and brace for another storm, or brace for the rest of this storm. So yeah, basically I just actually called like a storm hotline trying to get some type of information, because all these news stations and shit are telling us different information. They're basically saying the main part of the storm, which, you know, would be located around the eye, like the middle of the storm, is still about 90 miles away from my county. Now, depending on if it continues to shift west, or if it just goes straight up without shifting, or if it shifts east, will like depend on how, like, you know, bad the storm will be, basically. So we're hoping that it will continue shifting west. That will be good for us. It will be bad for others, but that will be best for us. But like, we still don't know yet. Like, that's definitely probably one of the worst parts of this storm, is just the uncertainty. Like, if they would just tell us, you know, for a fact what's gonna happen, then, you know, people could be prepared. But like, no one knows. There's just so many different, like, there's just so much different shit coming from the news that we don't know what the hell is going on. So for like the past hour or so, or actually the last couple hours, it's been going from sunny to dark. Now the wind has picked up once again. It's starting to rain. So we're just still sitting here trying to figure out what exactly is going to happen right now. But yeah, the weather is just like wishy-washy. It's going back and forth, back and forth. I think I had it confirmed for me, but I'm not sure, just because we've been given so much wrong information. But they're saying that the storm has been like floating right above the top of Florida, and like, we just, like I told y'all earlier, we've been getting hit with the outer bands, and we still have a lot of storm to come, because this is a very big storm. I said it engulfed the whole like state of Florida and the whole state of Georgia. You know, it's that wide. So they say people even have things to worry about all the way up in Atlanta to Tennessee. Yeah, it's pouring down right now. It's coming down sideways. I guess my camera might not be able to do the best job of picking it up for you guys, but we're going to keep you guys posted on what's going on.
Oh yeah, there's a wreck, baby.
It looks like there's a bad wreck over here. Don't want the police to see me recording them and attack me. Oh look, they're unboarding the liquor store. Looks like we're gonna be sipping some Crown Royal tonight. Hey Piglet, did you survive Hurricane Irma? Did you survive Hurricane Irma? Good girl. Come here. Come here. Give me pigs. Give me pig hugs. Give me pig hugs. Good girl. Alright everyone. So I'm really fucking tired right now. Sorry for the language, but I'm really tired and exhausted. Remember how earlier I kept telling y'all that the storm was supposed to, they're still supposed to get hit with the main part of the storm, things of that nature. Well, it shifted west and we wound up not getting hit with anything else. Thank God. Now, there was a few bad places in the city, don't get me wrong, a few bad things happened, but for the most part, it just wasn't as bad as expected. All my friends and family are okay, so that's what matters. You know, my heart goes out to anyone affected by the storm. And I thank you guys for watching. I got a lot of things to do right now. My power's still out. This is actually like, what is it, about 2 or 3 days since the last clip. And our power's still out, but we got a lot of things to do right now. So I'm signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed. Well, there's really not much to enjoy about this video, but as always, you have a good day, YouTube.